Hello and welcome to IST News. Today we'll be investigating automated systems and how effective they really are. We'll be looking at automated control, automation and automated systems and what they are, an example of an automated system, its use in society today, the parts of the system, and the effectiveness of the system and how it can be improved or changed. Let's first look at automated control and automated control devices. An automated control device is a device that manages itself once given suitable instructions. An example of this is a refrigerator. In a refrigerator, a thermostat measures temperature, a control compares the temperature to a set temperature, then a compressor removes all the unneeded heat. The controller that compares the temperature is an example of automated control. Using this automated control in a system to perform a task is what an automated system is. An example of this is automatic doors. In automatic doors, motion is detected by a motion sensor. This sensor then sends a signal to a pneumatic pump. The pneumatic pump opens the door. Finally, let's look at automation. Automation is the application of automated control to industrial processes. An example of this is factories that use automation control to perform tasks that are either too complex or too delicate for humans to do. Let's have a look at an example of an automated system. Motion detected security lights are a great example. Let's first have a look at their use in society today. Firstly, convenience. It allows automatic light near entrances, which means unlocking doors in the dark becomes so much easier. It allows people inside the house to see when pets need to come inside. It allows a less disturbing security method that is not as inconvenient as an alarm that makes a false reading. Secondly, and its main use, is in security. It scares away prowlers and robbers as it shocks them and/or makes them think that someone switched a light on. It allows homeowners to see visitors at night before letting them in. It allows people in the house to see anyone lurking around the house to confront them or call the police. It also makes criminals think that people are home, regardless if they are or not, by seeing lights turn on and off, so it would reduce crime. Security lights also reduce energy costs, because when a light only turns on when a movement is detected, it will use less power and is therefore cheaper than if lights ran on at all times. And it will also reduce impact on the environment, because lights that only turn on when a movement is detected will use less power and is therefore more eco-friendly. Now let's look at how security lights work. All automated systems have three things: a sensor, an actuator, and a controlling device. The sensor is a passive infrared motion sensor. It emits infrared energy that bounces off things and then back to the sensor. Infrared energy is chosen for such sensors because humans emit a special type of infrared energy at a specific wavelength. This wavelength of 9 to 10 micrometers is drastically different to an object that can be found outside the house, like an outdoor heater. The actuator is a light bulb. When the infrared rays come back at a different wavelength, the processor then triggers the light bulb to turn on and turn electrical energy into light. The light bulb used in most security lights is a high-pressure sodium light bulb, which subjects sodium to high pressure and produces a golden light, which looks very similar to sunlight. The controlling device used is a microprocessor. It collects the infrared wavelengths from the sensor and determines if it is at a wavelength of 9 to 10 micrometers, which is human or not. When it has determined that, it will either trigger the light bulb to illuminate if it is human, or proceed with no action if there is no human wavelength apparent. Now let's look at how effective security lights are. Here at IST News, we believe that security lights are quite effective for the following reasons. Security lights provide security that do not inhibit the privacy of the homeowners, provides a cheaper way of guarding a home. It is a method that stops the burglar breaking in and not just letting you know afterwards as a camera would. It is an environmentally friendly form of outdoor lighting. It is an economical form of outdoor lighting. allows the convenience of seeing what happens outside when something moves, like a pet or a visitor, without the environmental and financial inconvenience of leaving the light on. Here is an example of how effective security lights are. Despite how effective they are, they still have flaws. Here are how security lights can be improved. Putting the security light on a timer so it does not turn on during daylight hours would save money, the environment, and light bulb life. Using environmentally friendly light bulbs in the lights would save power and the environment. Attaching a camera to the security lights, they take still images every time the light is triggered, would allow the people in the house to see what was triggering the light if they wanted to. And enhancing the clicking noise when the light is triggered to further make the intruder believe that the light is being turned on by a person, not automatically by a sensor.